Good.
Now, it was on Sunday, and he figured that look, it was actually big enough that could have been obstruction in the review. And anyone will do that, what I would do, and the city does very good. I see them picking signs up all the time.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And if the city just would call on that phone number that is so prominently displayed on that sign, illegal sign, call them and say, come by and pick it up.
Well, I've seen some of our local real estate types putting their signs down at the end of a street.
Yeah.
But now, whether that's legal or not, I'm not sure. I guess perhaps it may be.
It is for the, I understand, weekend only.
Oh, weekends only, okay.
Open house.
Okay.
The signs that they string up and down the
road. They're ugly signs.
Oh, half of them are. And they have to they can put them up after a certain time on Friday and have to have them off by maybe 8 o'clock Monday morning.
Oh, okay.
The weekend sign. So real estate people are pretty good about that. Particularly the builders are pretty good about that. They hire people to do it. You'll see them run.
Well, there's a lot of for sale signs, aren't there?
Oh, Lord.
Jeez.
And of course, when you see these home builders, new home builders keeping putting signs up, I didn't realize there was that much building still going on.
I know. That's amazing.
And I do see the Kilby thing there on Mitchellville Road. They're building those two-story homes so close together, John, you certainly can't put you can't put a swim pool between them.
Yeah.
I don't believe you could even put a trash barrel.
Couldn't put a bathtub between them.
No, and you sure couldn't put a tennis court between them, that's for sure. And this one house is a beautiful house, fell off Mitchellville Road, and I'm sorry, guys, you builders, but this is a dangerous situation.
Yeah, I agree.
There's one space before getting into the garage from the street, so the person backing out or pulling in has to stop. To me, I don't know how they approved all those, but I'm glad for them because they're building, and I wish them well.
Well, they may be building, but will they be selling? That's the
there's
big question.
1 or 2 vacant, 3 occupied there in that little development.
Is that right?
Yeah, so which is remarkable.
They say that the real estate market is improving slightly.
On new homes.
On new homes.
Was it new?
Yeah,
first time they've seen the new home increase.
Yeah, and previously owned homes too. They're up a bit, but not enough to get us out of the mess we're in.
That's encouraging.
It is encouraging, and look, well, except for today, we've the stock market's gone up for 8 continual weeks. It was up 11,200 and something yesterday. Well, today it's dropped.
Well, there's so much influenced by what's happening in Washington on that stock market.
Oh, yeah.
To me, some days it goes up, and yet I see what discussions were made and who was handling it.
It's no different than playing the slot machines, as far as I'm concerned, the stock market. Yeah. These people do all this stuff, buy and sell on the moon is in alignment with this, or Jupiter is. And I honestly believe that some of these decisions are made like that.
You're probably right, John. Let me ask you this. What are we going to talk to Paris Clendenin about? He'll be on the show in the next few weeks.
He would like to discuss some of the major issues. Doesn't want to get into county politics, and I don't blame him.
Sure.
We don't want to get into it either, but we do. He's got a very interesting new job, apparently. He travels all across the world. And he's away most of the time, and it'll be interesting. But I want him to comment, and I'm sure he will, as a former Prince Georgian. What does he think about Prince George's County since he was county executive?
2 terms.
Everybody 2 terms, and everybody used to badmouth him as governor. And looking at these last 2, I think Paris did a pretty good job as governor.
He did. I remember when he was running for county executive, he reminded the Chamber of Commerce that I'm unabashedly pro-business.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure he had that credit, but he was on the county council, 2 or 3 terms.
Oh, yeah.
And did he have a 3rd term or just 2 terms?
I can't recall that. My brain is not quite that well tuned.
But anyway, he and of course he probably helped himself in the state level. I was really surprised when he planned to run for governor, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were. But I think he did a good job.
Oh, I do too.
He picked some good people to work with him. I know in the economic development side, he had a good person there. And of course, we've been fortunate in that respect on the economic side.
Yeah.
But And this guy was a guy that, if I'm not mistaken, helped Bowie a lot in doing the Main Street theme.
Yeah.
That went on work with him in economic development.
Weren't we supposed to have that theme here?
Yeah, Main Street theme.
Yeah, what happened to us?
That's about right. I almost forget it occurred, and that one sign, there's no bushes growing over it yet, but they probably allowed it. But you know, I don't know how these programs go so fast. When
I know,
guests,
Bert.
you know?
We've got only a couple of minutes left. What major thing can we discuss in a couple of minutes? Let me see.
Well, I have one point I'd like to put out while you're thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
I hope people to get involved in politics, if nothing else, but just ask these people that are running, call them up and say, please send me a fax, mimeograph they don't use no more, do they?
No, Bert, you're dating yourself.
Okay, or email, what you think you can do to make things better. Just give me one page,
I agree.
And I'll consider you.
We have got to get considerably more information from these candidates than we have received to date. We just have to.
Absolutely. They've got to know what's going on there.
There are people running for the state legislature. We'll inevitably have that guy, as I mentioned before, who jumps up and down every 4 years.
Right.
But we're going to have candidates for the House of Delegates. We're going to have candidates for county executive, county council. Mm-hmm. And I've never heard of some of these people. I've seen the names. I have no idea who the heck they are.
I agree. I don't either. Even those that say they ran before, well, for some reason or other, I didn't get a good impression.
I'm going to do you a big favor. I'm going to let you rap. It's time to rap.
Well, that's going to be easy, John. Thanks for tuning in, and please take our suggestions on this political thing. Get to know your candidates and tell them what you want to happen, but get them to tell you what they can do, because there's plenty of areas to be improved. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
And remember, it's your money they're spending. Make sure they spend it wisely. They haven't as of yet. And we'll see you all next week.